Scored a silver ring down on my favorite beach again. Yeah, that's a silver ring, all right. Here, hold on, bud. Let me get it cleaned up here and we'll see if we got a mark in it. That's definitely a silver band. All right, see you in the next one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's stamped 925. Yeah, the sun's off right here. But that's awesome, silver ring. That would be the 6th silver ring I've pulled off of this beach. Alrighty, see you in the next. Just got my second berk off the beach. See if we can get it to focus. Yeah, it's pretty crusty. And I got to pick off that side. Looks like it was right up against a piece of iron here on the beach. Yeah, that doesn't want to come off. Yeah, that's a silver merc. Happy to have it. I'll try and pick that crud off of it later. Alright, we'll see you in the next. Alright, I'm down the lower part of my property here. There used to be a blacksmith structure down here. And I'm just on the edge where the iron is. Look how deep that. What is this thing? It's 9 inches. Yeah, that's every bit of 7. And I got this little black manufacturing company overall button that's early 1900s, pre-1910 likely. But that's pretty cool, and the fact that I hit that button at that depth is pretty amazing. I love this Deus. It's a fantastic machine. Alright, see you on the next. Alright, I'm still down here. The house is right up there. And the blacksmith shop was right there. At the bottom here, there's a trail down the hillside there to get down to the water. And I just found something pretty interesting here. I really have no idea what this is. I don't see any marks on it, so I don't think it's gold, but boy, did it come out of the ground clean. Here, let me switch this a bit here. My hand. Yeah, look at that. It could be gold. It's heavy. And it's sure cleaned up. But the thing I've never seen a piece of gold that has patent pending stamped on the back. I'm going to have to clean this out and see what's inside of there. And I'll get another picture of it here and clean it up a bit with a toothbrush. Huh, it's pretty interesting. Okay, I don't know what this is. It's got something going on in there. It's definitely not a zipper, and it actually has a loop on the both ends. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And it's very heavy. I'm going to have to test this to make sure that it isn't gold. That's a really odd piece. You know what? Let me see what it's ringing up here. Nope, it's ringing up high. 83. Yep, 83. So I'm not sure what this is. I suppose I'm not going to find out for a bit, but boy, it's clean and interesting. Well, if anybody has any idea, let me know. I'll see you on the next. I'm right outside the area where the blacksmith shop was. It was right there. Just below that apple tree there with all my fence boards on it. You can see that area of grass where it's not growing. That's just a big pile of iron. I've dug up a bunch of chisels and hammers and all kinds of metalworking tools out of that area. But this must be 7 or 8. These old Carhartt buttons I've pulled out of here. Come on now. There it is. Yep, those are pretty cool. It's got the train with the heart around it. Yep, like these. Like I said, I have like 7 or 8 of these. I have one that's really neat. It's actually got the heart cut out around the train. Maybe I'll show you that one in the wrap-up, just as an example. But pretty interesting. And once again, Deus did it. That hole is another solid 7-8 inches deep. And that button was right down on the bottom. Alright, we'll see on that. I just covered the hole back up. It looks like I might have kicked another target up out of this hole. Sounds like maybe another button. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. What do we got here? Yeah, it's another Carhartt button. This one's just super roached. I think I just got another piece of silver. Looks like an old silver pin. Oh, that is sweet. I can't tell what kind of designs it has on it yet. I don't have any water on me. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's definitely an old silver pin. Unbelievable. I'm sure I'm glad to have my 11-inch coil back. This guy was down there a ways. I'm not sure how I missed it before. I'm not seeing a mark on it yet, but it's nice and heavy. It's got to be silver. Look how it's cleaning up. But I'll get it washed up and show you in the wrap up. I'm stoked. Alright, we'll see you on the next. This thing's unbelievable. Come on, you can do it. Look at how delicate that silver pin is. It's got a couple stones that are still in it. Wow, man, this thing is awesome. Unbelievable. Not sure how I missed that, but I did. But I didn't miss it this time. God, that thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Haven't found a mark on it yet, but I'm guessing somewhere on there there is, but there's absolutely no doubt that's sterling. Wow, what a beautiful, super awesome score. And I'm just right. That's where the oh wow. That's unbelievable. Right outside of the Blacksmith's shop was right there. House is right up there beyond the cherry trees. Unbelievable. I'm so stoked. Can't wait to actually get some water on this and clean it up a little better, but that is a seriously awesome find. Alright, we'll see you on the next. Alright, I'm down in that same clearing where I found all those foreign coins. There's some kind of, oh, no, that's not a pile of coins. That is a pile of screens of some sort. I don't know what those are for. Boy, that sure looked better than what it turned out to be. Yeah, it's like a pile of screens. Boy, they rang up pretty high. It looks like they're probably copper. Alrighty, see you then. Just popped a weedy. I believe. Yeah, that's a weedy. Huh. Boy, have I pulled a lot of Wheaties out of this yard over the last couple years. Looks like 41. Alright, not very old, but I'll take it. Alright, about 8 inches down, I got a candidate for the what's it category. It's ringing a solid 88. It's definitely bronze. But don't know what it is. There's a hook there. I don't know if that's some piece of horse tack. I really don't know. Maybe if I can get it focused a little better. I'm gonna have to get it cleaned off and see if I can get any more details off it. Yeah, oh, I do see some writing down there at the bottom. Loose? Maybe it's a number L. I don't know. But anyhow, anybody knows what that is, I sure would like to know. I just dug this copper pen cap up from maybe 6 inches. But the reason I'm showing it to you is it has USA stamped in the top. Unversatile? This looks, I don't know, I'll have to read it better later, but it looks like it's 30s or 40s, and it's copper. I haven't made a pen cap out of copper in a while. Alright, alrighty then. Wrap up time. So I only had a few hours to hunt, an hour or two. A couple times over the vacation I was back at my place in Washington, taking care of my greenhouse and rehabbing it and getting it planted. I had a little bit of time here and there to get out and do some digging. So found some nice stuff. So what are we going to start out with here? Well, here's the what's it. I still haven't figured out what this is. But I'm kind of thinking, maybe, see that hook on there? It looks like this maybe was mounted to a soda machine, and that's a bottle opener. But, you know, I really don't know, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. And I found some neat shells on my property. It's going to be a tough one to get to focus on these, but let's see here. There it is. Peter's 12 gauge. That's the nicest head stamp I've ever seen. I like it. That dates back around 1880, I believe, from what I can tell. Found some other nice shells. This is a pretty neat one here, single shot Remington. We see how that shell is tapered. From what I can find out is that's what they did before they started pinching the end of the shell to fit the caliber of the bullet to get the same amount of powder behind it. But they didn't make these tapered shells for very long because they were notorious for jamming. And this is another late 1800s Peters. Yeah, I can't remember the caliber of it. It's an odd one, but I looked it up, and it's around 1880, 1870 as well. So that's pretty cool. And you saw that I dug up. That's that copper pen cap. It's got the USA stamped on the top of it. Nothing very special, but kind of neat because it's copper. Got a couple other little relic items. I don't think this is terribly old. A little suspender clip. Got a watch gear. Got my screen spill. Yeah, it's first for that. Never had one of those before. Got two Wheaties, a 47 and a 41. Not terribly old. Got some nice buttons, as you saw in the video. That's the Black Manufacturing Company. It's a cool overall button because it is a local company back at the turn of the century. They made overalls out of Seattle area, and that's just a neat local historical find. As far as overalls go, that's not very historical, but I'm happy with it. And the Carhartt button that I found, this is number 8 that I found down around that Blacksmith shop site on my property, and got this one off of that in that same area. Look at that, they got the heart cut out of that one. That one's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I like that button a lot. And then I got the roached one, got a little 2-hole button, and I'm not sure exactly what this guy is. Protection. It says twice on it. And it's got a hole through it, so I'm guessing there was a wire on there and this was attached to something that wasn't supposed to be messed with. And so the better find, so down on the beach, got this 925 silver band. Pretty sweet. I'm not even going to look for the 925. It's tiny in there, but there's no doubt that silver. I cleaned it up obviously a bit since I dug it. And the old Merc dime. Yeah, she's pretty cooked, but it's a 1920 Merc. Might actually be able to Yeah, you can only see the date under a loop. But that's a good find. It's the most roached silver coin that I have found so far. That thing is just cooked. But yep, 1920 mark. Then in my yard, I dug up this really sweet little gold item here. I figured out what it is. This is a clip that goes on your pocket to hold your pocket watch. Let's see if I can do this one-handed here. I'll pop it on my stomach here. There, see that little lever pops out, and then that allows you to slip this over your pocket cuff, and then you would clamp it back down. Let's see if I can do this. And it holds it fast. You can see it's gold on the outside, and then it's got the copper center so that it's strong enough to do what it needs to do. But yeah, that's a sweet little piece of old gold there. I'm totally stoked on that find. If I can get the camera to focus on it again here, sorry. Boy, the camera's just giving me some serious trouble. You can do it. Here it is. Yep, that's a sweet little item there. I looked and looked and looked for the pocket watch or more of this gold chain. I tested it. The chain is 10K. Well, maybe it's a little better than 10K, I'm not sure. 14K acid ate it up fairly quickly. Not really quick. Took about 10-15 seconds for the 14K to eat it up. The 10K wouldn't eat it up at all, so it's somewhere in there. That's a cool deal right there. And then this, my favorite find of the hunt, hands down. Oh, that is just the most awesome little silver brooch right there. Thing is so delicate, I just stabbed my hand with the pin. See if I can get it to focus up close. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Here, I'm going to set it on this stone on my countertop. I might be able to get a better shot of it there. Yeah, so delicate. But the craftsmanship on this is just amazing. There's actually is a mark I found. You need a lens to see it. You can see the starburst on this side right there, the back of the starburst that's on the other side. And right there is the mark, and there's a few hallmarks. I'm sorry, I'm shaking a bit here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get it on the screen here. But yep, that's pretty much it. And a pile of green clad off of the beach, and a bunch of, because I've hunted my yard to death, and so I'm digging the deep signals now, and they're all chattery and monkeyed up. That's a piece of copper with some lead filling in it. Yeah, dug tons of nails and whatnot, but I got that gold cuff there, and I got this silver pendant. That thing was down there a ways. It was good 8-9 inches down. Boy, I'm stoked to have my 11-inch coil back. But that's pretty much it for this round. Not a lot of time hunting, but I sure did find some nice stuff. Alrighty then, we will see you in the next hole. Cheers.